Hey everyone, welcome to the Vanquish round table. We just have the two of us today because our friends skipped out on us, but that's okay because we're gonna make this work. So
I'm
Austin.
We're funny. I'm Winston.
Yeah.
We're interesting. We're very interested.
Yeah, we're very interested. We don't need anyone.
We should do this by ourselves.
Okay. Today's topic question is what casting choice should have worked but didn't. So get ready to be pissed off at us. Or
I feel like everyone's gonna be mad
at
like both of ours.
Yeah, they probably will because we picked some super edgy topics.
Yeah, super edgy topics. Okay, so do you want to go first? Want me to go first?
You can go ahead first. Yeah.
Okay, so I think this is gonna make like a lot of people like, what? Okay, so Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye from the Avengers. The reason being, like, Hawkeye as a comic book character was him and Green Arrow are supposed to kind of be like the same character, kind of like not so much like a comic relief, but kind of like the kind of joking one in the group. And Jeremy Renner, most of the characters he plays are typically kind of more broody, kind of more, I guess, emotions to themselves type characters. And I feel like Hawkeye is just more. I mean, I think he does a fine job. I mean, he looks fine in the outfit. They didn't change too much with the archery stuff. I just think kind of the type of person Jeremy Renner is, whether it be like that's like a writer's fault, if that's just Jeremy Renner's acting style. I just feel like it didn't really work out with how Hawkeye plays. Like in the comics, again, he's just more kind of like a, not necessarily comic relief, but he's just kind of more a moderator. Everyone else
sarcastic.
Everyone else is so serious, and he's always kind of like cracking jokes about the situation, kind of like how Green Arrow does in DC. So it's just like
Arrow has not done a good job.
No,
Arrow's the poor man's Batman.
And Arrow's even that's even worse.
Yeah, I think I haven't watched much of season 4, but I've heard they've gone in the right direction there. And much with Hawkeye, I think Age of Ultron was a step in the right direction. He was a little more like wisecracking and stuff, but they definitely haven't taken advantage of his sense of humor.
You just with like the initial and like announce the first Avengers. The second Avengers was okay, but still, I just think that they should have gotten maybe either better writing or just like a different. Like even when I first saw it, like I'd seen some of Jeremy Renner's movies, I was like, don't know how that's gonna work. I like Jeremy Renner as an actor, and I like Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye. Like in the context of the movie, I think he should get a little more attention because he doesn't get to do a whole lot usually. But as an adaptation, I definitely agree. He didn't portray Hawkeye as we know him in the comics. So yeah, I'll definitely agree with you there. Mine personally is, and please don't get mad at me because I don't know if people like worship this casting choice or not, but Zoe Saldana as Gamora. And like, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I really don't like criticizing that movie because it's a very awesome movie and it was very impressive. But like Zoe Saldana, she was perfect as Uhura in the Star Trek remakes. Like I don't know if, or I guess reboot. I think she perfectly captured the character, and she definitely has some acting chops. So I was totally on board when I heard about it. But like, Gamora in the comics, she should act much more like a Nebula with better intentions. Like she should definitely have like a hard exterior, and then she like accidentally lets her kind of like humanity slip through, but she is like very guarded because she's grown up around these evil people all her life and everything. And I didn't get that from Zoe Saldana. She was way too like, if you remember the scene where what was Yondu's crew called again? Oh, it's something like the Renegade.
Ravengers. When the Ravengers capture Star-Lord and Gamora, and then there's one point where she's just like begging him, like, "No, we have to save Xandar," and stuff like that. And then Yondu was like, "What is she filling your head with, boy? Sentiment?" It's like that should never have been a line that was said about Gamora, because Gamora is the least sentimental person ever.
Like her whole purpose, she was like made to be like a cold-hearted assassin.
Exactly.
And, like, it added too much emotion too soon in like the movie series.
Exactly. And yeah, so she was way too soft, I think. And also, I don't buy her as like a hardcore personality either because of her stunt work. There was a scene when they're on Xandar, the first time she meets Star-Lord, and she's chasing after Star-Lord to get the orb. Yeah. And there's this scene where she jumps off like a balcony and lands in this ridiculous pose. I'm gonna throw up a screenshot, but it just looks so like cartoony. Like this is what an athlete would land like if it was a superhero or whatever. But it just looks so pathetic. And like that just really took me out of the moment. I was like, there's no way she does any of the stunts in this movie. Like there was also a scene where she was jumping across a bridge and it was like obviously CGI. But yeah, I'm gonna throw in one more like multi-level answer for this topic question. But I kind of feel like most Batman villains from like the older Batman movies, I feel like they did a decent enough job, but they all showed more potential than they brought like an actual performance. Like
Bane and Oh
No, I'm talking about like the old
ones,
movies.
okay.
And like I love Jack Nicholson. I liked his Joker fine, but like after seeing him in Shining, it's like wow, this guy could totally play Joker. But like he didn't do anything that memorable in my opinion as Joker. He did a fine job, but he wasn't brilliant like I could have expected. And same with like Danny DeVito as Penguin. Like he did a good job, but it was kind of like it wasn't even really Penguin. It was like this weird deformed man who resembled Penguin. And
oh my god, Uma Thurman as Catwoman.
Yeah. No, wait, no, that was Michelle Pfeiffer.
Was
right?
it?
Yeah, Uma Thurman was Poison Ivy, who also could have done a good job, but no.
The worst is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I would have loved that, man. That was. And I like that movie for being so bad it's good.
Yeah.
Like the puns are kind of hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
And Jim Carrey as Riddler, like I would totally be on board for that, but he just was a little too funky. But
they've always been a little too goofy until like I think recently they've done better. Like
definitely.
But yeah.
But yeah, you got any others, or are you good?
I'm good.
All right, well, guys, what do you think? What casting choice should have worked but didn't? Go ahead and leave comments in the comments section and make sure to subscribe. And we'd like to thank our sponsors, Top End Gaming. They're Muscle Shoals. They got comics and games and stuff like that, so check them out. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Peace.